The dream of the future brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.
From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Mason, Eagle, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run, athletes and sports junkie. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the ball. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack. Yeah.
Ooh, it's Monday. Let me change that. It's National Championship Monday. And you're tuned in to the dopest sports show on radio. It's The Crush with your boy E. Glaze. And with me, as always, is my man, Maceo Hurd. What's going on, man?
What's happening, man?
Boy, we got a great show for you today.
Oh, man. We finna cut up today, man. There's gonna lot going on, man. A lot going on, man.
One of our fans from the olden days done rolled up in here.
Oh, man, we're going to get some real knowledge today, man. Y'all going to learn a few things today, man.
He also represents that ACC, too. So
Yeah, man. Still, you know. Yeah, we're going to get into it.
Yeah, we're going to get all into it.
We're going to get all in the business, man.
Hey, man, so we got, we're going to bring him on right after we do the intro, man. Get him into this hot topic. Because hot topic is hot.
Uh-oh.
We got to talk about this Cincinnati-Pittsburgh thing.
Oh, and he has an NFL pedigree because he was in the league.
He played corner. I'm telling y'all, man.
Yeah, and funny story. He's related to Adam Jones. People don't know that.
We're going to bring him on in a minute. Oh, we got to ask some questions on that. So we ran all in the family, just fast and speed in that family.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man.
We got a great show for you. Like we said, we're going to do hot topic, where we're going to jump into the whole Cincinnati, Fontes, Pac-Man, the coach, Porter coming on the field. We're jumping into all that, man.
Oh, man, crazy.
Got our Crush interview with our man, you know what I'm saying. Call him Boopy, right?
Yeah, man.
Call him Boopy. We're just going to leave it right there.
Yeah. Y'all know who we talking about, man. I was getting text messages all day. How can we listen to Coach? I'm like, Lord have mercy.
How can you listen? What can they call us at, though, man?
Hey, man, they can call us at 678-613-5857 if they got questions for Coach.
Coach going to be here for a minute, man.
Coach going to be here with us, man. Yeah, I'm going to hold Coach hostage, man, because there's so much we need to talk about.
We're going to make Coach interview and pay attention to the screen so he can break down what's going on in the game.
And we're going to do like us a little round table, man, because it's recruiting season.
Oh, yeah, we definitely
And we got to talk about some of these hot button issues, man. We got to get these parents to understand, man. We got to get them to understand, man. They don't get it.
Yeah, Coach, man, we're going to jump all into that because that's like one of our things, the whole recruiting and all that, boy. I know you're dealing with it from both a coach and a player perspective and everything, man.
It's that time. This is the time of year where hearts get broken.
Hearts get broken, parents get mad.
Oh, yeah.
Coaches get talked about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's every day.
That's every day.
Yeah, that's every day for coaches. Yeah.
Today, man, I got 10 names.
Wow.
For really. We ain't having no time to it.
Wow. I mean, you can just do really off
2 games.
Just one game, really.
Yeah, but you could do another one because of. I ain't gonna talk about the kicker right now.
Oh man, you got one job. What do NFL? What do they say to kickers in locker rooms about stuff like that?
All you do is kick. That's all you gotta do. Kick. You leave practice early.
Yeah.
Get there when you want to.
Yeah.
You kick and you leave. Make the damn kick.
Yeah. One job, man.
You got one job.
You got one job. And it wasn't a long one. It wasn't a hard one.
Oh, it was shorter than an extra point.
It was around the corner.
It was shorter than an extra point, dog.
That's all nerves.
Yeah.
That's all choke.
You got
I wouldn't want to be on the bus with him going back.
And we're going to get into that.
Cause we got that question.
Because everybody kept asking, because people were just like, what can he say? I'm like, there's nothing he can say.
No, nothing.
Did you hear what he said, though?
I heard what he said.
Okay.
It sounded like whatever.
I'm a good kicker. I'm a great kicker, but I just missed that one.
When you got to talk to yourself like that,
Yeah, you're not a great kicker.
Yeah. Well, you got to keep telling yourself that.
If you were a great kicker, you're no longer a great kicker.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Because that's going to haunt you for a while.
And we also, man, we're going to talk some more college football breakdown like we were saying. And we're doing the Crush rundown and recap. So stay with us, man.
We finna get it.
It's the Crush.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
On SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Hey parent, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak
I'm here if you want to talk.
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'm fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, shorty.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to MichaelMcFadden.com. That's MichaelMcFadden.com and let Truisms help you to the next level. Yo, it's your boy Michael McFadden. If you hear my voice right now, that means you're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Shout out to them Cowboys. Not for real. Maceo Glaze, what up?
Hot topics.
We're back. Going into our hot topics brought to you by Pain the Wellness Center for Auto Injuries Workers' Comp. Wellness and sports injury. Contact Winston Carhea and his wife, Shantae Evan Carhea, Pain the Wellness to help get you through it. You can reach them at 404-699-0966 or go to painthewellness.com. 2 locations off of Cascade Road in Atlanta and off of Highway 314 in Fayetteville, Georgia. So, gentlemen, let's go ahead and bring them on. Bowie, Reggie. Basically, do a quick intro.
Yeah, man, coming in the building with us, man. Our fam, man.
Yeah.
Our fam. Wake Forest. Demon Deacon. Still hold that 40 time down there.
Still got it.
Yeah, man. Chicago Bell. All that good stuff, man. Reginald Austin in the building. What's up, Coach?
Hey, what's going on?
Yes,
One of the
sir.
few people that said I'd take Moss.
Yeah. Who want that assignment?
Hey,
One of the few people I know that said
I got it.
Coach.
Yeah, I got it, Coach. Hey, that's that ATL swag.
Yeah.
That we Southwest Atlanta. Hey, man, we take all challenges, man.
Speaking of Southwest Red Oak, a hot topic today, man. He got ATL in his shirt.
That's right.
Cincinnati,
Pittsburgh meltdown.
it just went south in about 30 seconds. And I think I wasn't there, but I was just looking at it and keeping up with it went crazy around there, man. So break down what happened this weekend.
Man, I mean, Cincinnati basically has the game.
Yeah.
Had the game won. Jeremy Hill fumbles.
Yep.
Which get him the ball back. And what's crazy is they had 2 series with Landry Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible series. Ben comes back in. It's obvious Ben can't throw.
Right. Arm done.
2 personal fouls, 30 yards of penalties. Game-winning field goal by Cincinnati.
So, Matt, both of you gentlemen, were they warranted personal foul?
Yeah, I mean, you have to say yes. Because the perception of the 2 guys.
The 2 guys that did it.
You know, they got a track record.
Exactly.
for being dirty.
Yeah.
So anything they do, people they gonna scrutinize it.
The minute I saw the hit and replay that Vontaze Burfict, I looked and said they had to call. I knew they were gonna call it. Because it's him.
Terrible. That was terrible. That was absolutely trying to put somebody out, man. Trying to put somebody out. That was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
By Burfict.
You can see that fast enough, can't you, to make that type of hit? He saw him.
That one. Yeah. That one you could.
And the ball wasn't catchable.
At all.
The ball wasn't catchable. That's what got me. I'm like, dude, you trying to hurt him. That's a shot you trying to take. You trying to hurt somebody.
I knew it was coming, though. I knew that type of play was coming ever since, early in the game. You know, they were chippy the whole game. And especially after the big hit when the running back got hit, he fumbled for Cincinnati, which was a clean hit.
Very clean.
It was a clean hit. He just smashed them.
Yeah.
And after that, the bench is clear. You know it's going to be on for the rest of the game. I've been there before. I've been there before. I saw it happen. Yeah.
You just know that.
I knew at that point that it was going to be on. And when you have guys like Burfict and Jones on your team, they gonna retaliate. 9 times out of 10.
On the edge. They play on the edge.
And if you Pittsburgh, you know that.
Yeah.
So you gonna push.
Joey Porter,
one of the best trash talkers in his day.
I hope he get a healthy fine too.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Because he shouldn't have been on the field.
First of all, you not playing in the NFL no more. You're a coach.
Exactly. You're a coach.
Stop acting like you playing in the NFL.
Exactly.
And be a coach. A coach ain't doing all that mouthing off to the players. Anyway. Now, at the same time, Adam, he has to know his place. He has to, play with a better head. He has to keep his composure. I know they talked that the whole week.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it's bad on both sides.
Yeah.
And it's sad that the game had to be
what
decided like that. It came down to that, man, but hey.
It's just sad too, man, like you say, because Marvin put a lot of faith in those two guys. I don't know too many teams that would take both of them, Adam and Vontaze. Because as great as they are, there's these
both
chances.
Both having Pro Bowl seasons.
They'll have a great season. But it's kind of like one of the things, they're doing good, but they always had it. If you talk too much, because like you say, Vontaze has been building that up for a while. I think since the last time they played. He's been kind of building that up.
He plays on the edge.
Yeah. Always.
And they showed a shot he took against Baltimore last week. Well, the tight end had nothing to do with the route. He took him out.
Yeah, just took him out, man.
That's what he does.
When he caught that interception or whatever, was it a fumble? When he ran in the thing?
He got an interception. and that should have sealed the game.
Yeah.
That should have sealed the game. They run off to the locker room.
Just stuff like that, you like, no.
The crazy part, I stopped watching the game after that because I just knew the game was over. I was going to bed. I didn't even see when I got up, got on Facebook, and started hearing, I guess I saw one of your posts.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell happened?
It was unbelievable to watch a team melt down like that. It was crazy to me because I'm like,
monumental meltdown.
How does this happen? Cincinnati is going to finally get their first playoff win, and now Marvin has to answer these questions.
Much deserved for Marvin because he's put together a good team, and AJ played well.
He played good enough to win.
He did just enough to get across that finish line. He brought them back from 15-0, and to lose like that, man.
That's bad.
So you in the NFL locker room, and you saw that type of happen. How do you? Because the media's going crazy, right? They was going crazy. Vontaze done turned his back to him, not even talking to him. He said, and he getting mad. How's the rest of the locker room? How the other 51 players acting with something like that?
Tell you the truth, it just depends on what caliber leaders you have in the locker room. Because if it's a young team and if they're the leaders, then there probably be some stuff in there where people may go to blows. You never know. It may be turned into an offense versus defense thing. It just depends on the locker room. I can't really say how it went, but I can only imagine that it was just tough in that locker room, and it being a playoff game. And losing like that, I can only imagine that it was bad words being said in that locker room.
Because to me, I would, just as an athlete, you would rather get blowed out.
Oh, man.
Than to lose a game that way. And silver platter. You give it to Pittsburgh moving on.
Yeah.
And you got to carry that all off season. All the OT. You're going to hear about it.
Yeah, you don't play again.
I can imagine one of them not being back next year.
And it just came down that Vontez got a 3-game suspension and a $50,000 fine.
Wow. We expect to hear more from that. Like, I expect to hear something from Porter, probably some other people. Hey, we're going on. This Hot Topics brought to you by Pain and Wellness for all the injuries, Workers' Comp Wellness, and Sports Injury Contact Winston Carhee and his wife, Shantae Evans Carhee, at Pain and Wellness to help you get through it. You can reach them at 404-699-0966 or go to painandwellness.com. 2 locations off Cascade Road in Atlanta and off Highway 314 in Fayetteville, Georgia. When we come back, we get to get a little bit more deeper with our man. Coach Austin's in the building. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it. And it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch, or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken in a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie, but Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special, sit down, and savor. Marie Callender's, it's time to savor.
Hello, and welcome to today's lottery drawing. Good luck. And here's today's winning numbers. First one up, it's not yours. Second one, not yours. And another number that's not yours. Okay, this is one number that's yours. It's a 5, but you don't get any money for that. And the final number is not yours.
Yep, so chances are you're not going to hit the lottery anytime soon. Don't get us wrong, the lottery can be fun every now and then. Just please don't rely on it for your future savings. How about this? Brew your own coffee at home instead of buying that latte every day. Brown bag it to work instead of ordering in. Ride your bike instead of buying all that gas. These changes alone can save you thousands a year. Thousands. Small changes today, big bucks tomorrow. Feed that piggy bank. Go to feedthepig.org for more free ideas on how to save. Feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
This is Amar Batman Carroll. You listen to The Crush, the only sports radio show that they're going to keep it real in the A on Sensation Station Network.
Hey, we're back. Hey, man, I think we got to call him, Maceo.
Hey, caller, what are you crushing on?
I'm just crushing on the show, just calling in to shout out the show, Maceo and Glaze.
What's going on, Mike?
What's happening, brother, man?
Oh, not too much, not too much.
Who you got tonight, Mike?
I really don't have anything tonight, man. My team not in the playoffs. I just hope my players were taking some notes or something.
You not going to watch the national championship game?
I might catch a little bit.
Come on, man. You ACC.
I just want to see a good game. I don't really have
you ACC, man. You tech grad. You ain't pulling for Clemson a little bit, man?
I pull for my team. But, hey, I wouldn't mind either one of those teams winning. So.
All right, man. Hey, man. We'll holler at you, Mike, man. Thanks for calling as always, brother, man.
All right, then.
All right.
All right.
This team wasn't go to a bowl.
But yeah, he Georgia Tech grad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. ACC. He repping.
Yeah. What number did he call us at, Mason?
Hey, man, he called us at 678-613-5857.
Yeah, man, we're still here. Coach Austin is in with us, man. So, Coach, man, you played for Wake Forest. I want to ask you a question. You played on the Caldwell.
Yes, sir.
And then you see, what type of coach was Coach Jim Caldwell? And for everybody, Coach Caldwell is the coach of the Detroit Lions. He also coached for Wake Forest for about 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. And you played your whole 4 years up under him.
Whole 4 years.
What type of coach was he at Wake Forest?
First of all, Coach Caldwell is the most knowledgeable football coach or football person that I ever been around in my life.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, his knowledge was just off the charts. Great guy that never cursed. I think every year the pot went up. If he cursed, I think my senior year, the pot was up to $200,000. If he ever said a curse word, he would pay $200,000.
Wow.
He never cursed. Now, I'm going to tell you something funny about that situation. I was the only one who almost made him curse.
Would be Atlanta guy.
Yeah. Would be Atlanta guy. I was return the punt. I forgot who it was. I was returning the punt. And you know how in high school you can go back across the field?
Yeah, because you were faster than everybody.
Yeah. I tried that in college and I lost like 25 yards.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He almost lost it.
He almost lost it on you. Yeah.
He almost made him do it.
But great coach, man. Great motivator. One of the smartest guys I know. Man, he just, I owe that guy a lot, man. He's a great coach. Great coach. And as far as the NFL is concerned, I hate, to hear him, as one of the coaches on the hot seat.
Hot seat, yeah.
Yeah. You know how we get it, coaching-wise in the NFL. He had a good year the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Almost made it again this year, but they talking about the hot seat. It's his second year.
Yeah. I mean, when you got Matthew Stafford as quarterback,
it's hit or miss.
Good all the time. Coach, we in recruiting season now. You were able to play Division I football. Just remind these parents real quick that it's about going to school free. Everybody not going D1.
Everybody not going D1. Everybody's not going D1. It's how much is the lotto? 1 billion.
Yeah, 1.4 billion.
1 billion kids playing high school football with 1 million spots. Just put it in perspective like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As far as going to D1.
Yeah.
D1, they only taking the best of the best. If you got 5 touchdowns and 500 yards receiving,
you in trouble.
You in trouble.
You're in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. Because I think what people don't understand, you have to have, if you're not a blazer, if you don't have the size, you got to be a blazer.
Yes.
You have to outwork everybody. If you don't have, if you missing just like those two key components, you in trouble.
The reason why I went to D1 is I was really, really fast.
Really fast.
And I was really, really smart. As far as, school-wise.
Everybody can't get in Wake Forest.
Everybody can't get in Wake Forest.
Everybody can't get in Wake Forest.
So if it wasn't, tell you the truth, if it wasn't for my grades, I wouldn't have got a D1 scholarship. Coach Caldwell came to me because I had a 3.5, 3.6 grade point average. And I was because I was getting recruited by the likes of FAMU, Georgia Southern, everybody over there, UT Chattanooga, and then all of Division II, Mars Brown, Clark Atlanta. Mars Brown tried to pay me too, by the way.
Of course, hey, we did have money at one time.
Mars Brown bought me a pair of Jordans.
Yes,
I think they were the 10s or something like that.
Yeah, well, and probably because after Swed broke out hard that year, I would have tried to keep you away from. Yeah. I'm still mad at Swed about that.
Yeah, but that was the reason why, I got looked at by Wake Forest because they were recruiting Hood.
Wow.
Because Hood was, he was highly recruited.
He had the prototype. He had the size.
Yeah, he was the Michael Vick at that time. So while Coach Austin, who was also the defensive coordinator at Detroit Lions.
Yeah, Terrell. Trying to get a job.
That's who recruited me.
Wow. Okay.
That's who recruited me to go to Wake Forest.
Okay.
So it was, what kids don't understand, man, they are taking the best of the best.
Yeah.
I hate when I see kids, you had an okay year, but your dad or your mom telling you to wait on Florida State, or Ole Miss, Clemson, Alabama. First of all, those schools like that, if you ain't offered by them by your junior year,
done.
More than likely, you're not going to those schools.
Done. Got those letters by that time, man.
Right. Especially, another thing you tell them kids, if you're not qualified by your junior year.
Hey, man, we better take a quick break. Here it come. I'm telling y'all, the truth will be told tonight. We're going to be doing all this for a long time, so just stay with us. It's The Crush.
My quarterback. You like that? You like that? The Crush, the dopest sports show on the airwaves.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang? Hi son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak, I'm here if you want to talk, to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'll fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, shorty.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Yeah, man, we still here with a man, Keon Carpenter, man. So, Keon, let's talk about it, man.
I just feel like when we go out as women, in particular, we are so insecure at some point.
Winning is designed to avoid feelings of losing and failure. People who are emotionally weak have to be conscious and have to admit their weaknesses.
So imagine your son at 1 o'clock in the morning. Where should he be at 1 o'clock in the morning?
He should be at home, at least.
In his bed.
In his bed at 1 o'clock.
Or playing the game.
If you have a prayer request, by all means, you can always let us know from time to time. We're here every Saturday. The taste of tradition.
On Sensation Station Network.
Radio not dumb down.
You're listening to Twin Sports TV, and shout out to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Get your game up. Woo!
And we're back, still with our man, Reggie Austin, talking about high school sports. Hey, just to let y'all know, they have run on the field, Clemson in all orange, ready to do their thing, Alabama in all white. It's time to kick off soon, people.
There go that man, Derrick Henry.
Henry Ridley, and there he is.
There go that man.
The guy that everybody still wondering how he got out of the state of Georgia.
We know how he got out of the state of Georgia.
Clemson started on him young. Sophomore when they jumped on him.
Sophomore. Yeah.
They jumped on him. Deshaun Watson as a sophomore.
Yeah.
So now they got everything, the pump of circumstances going on now. So we still talking to Coach, though. We still here with Coach. Make sure, what number can they call us at?
Man, y'all can call the show at 678-613-5857.
Coach, let me ask you this, man. Coaching probably one of the most schools that have just kind of exploded in the APS system, with Atlanta Public Schools, for all who are asking. How is that being a coach for Mays High School? How has that been? Because this is your first year coaching there, right?
No, actually, I coached there 4 years before.
Okay.
I just left last year to pursue a head coaching job, but came back this year.
Okay. So how has it been being there with Mays and coach and all that, Coach Jarvis and all that? How has it been being a coach over there?
I say one thing: it's tougher than it looks.
All the time.
It's a lot tougher than it looks. Everybody sees game day. No one sees Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
They never do. Sunday when y'all in there late.
It's a continuous grind, especially working for one of the hardest working coaches in the state of Georgia.
Sunday meeting.
Corey Jarvis, that guy, works relentless.
Sunday meeting.
One thing I can say about him, he's relentless. He works relentless.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to leave one stone unturned. He gets on me all the time about preparation. I'm like, Coach, preparation? All this film I watch? You ain't prepared enough. So, you know, that's the type of guy. That's why our program is so successful.
Mm-hmm.
Because the grind that's put in by this coaching staff.
Yeah.
And, you know, you also have your tours. You know, some people mad at, for us for whatever reason. Which we probably don't want to get into.
No.
Yeah, well, I always got.
Well, he ain't on the staff, so
I'm retired. So,
he retired. So.
Yeah, I say it all the time.
Yeah, he always on.
Y'all got to get over the hood. Y'all got to get over the neighborhood thing, man. These guys, this is the best staff in the history of that school, and they know that. They've never been to the pinnacle. Never.
I think we interviewed half of them.
Getting close. We got to get Slate, Battle,
okay,
a couple other guys. Yeah. We're gonna get them all.
So, man, that's what I'm saying. So, right before we go into some more high school, let's talk about this national championship game. Pre-game prediction for both of you guys. Who you liking and why?
Who you got, Coach?
Well, my heart is with Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
ACC all day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just hard to go against the Tide, man, because they got the best coach in the land.
That's what they do.
They got the strongest and the fastest players.
Yeah.
I mean, Clemson got fast players, but as a whole, Alabama's just tough, man. They're just strong. To win championship, you play great defense and run the ball. What they do?
That's what they do.
Play great defense, and they gon', like you always say, they gonna tote that mail.
They gonna tote that mail, baby. They gonna tote that mail.
They gonna tote that mail.
For me, sometimes you just have that special season. I just think it's Dabo time.
I think it's Dabo time. Man.
I do.
That'll be 15 wins this season.
Everything has gone their way.
Yeah.
Everything. Teams. It's kind of like when Camden made that run. When Auburn made that. They caught all the breaks. I just think it's Dabo time.
Before we got there, you said the cornerbacks struggling a little bit.
I saw him come to the field though.
Okay. I just can't see Nick Saban losing 2 straight national championships.
And you know what? And I said the same thing.
I just can't see that. I'm sorry, Clemson fans, but Nick Saban is Nick Saban, man.
Nick Saban is
I can't see him getting out coached 2 years in a row.
I think they have a problem with a mobile quarterback. Deshaun can't run.
He can't do what he did
the way he run against Oklahoma.
No, he can't do that.
That's not going because he won't last. He kept getting up, adjusting his knee brace. He'll be adjusting more than his knee brace tonight.
With Reggie Ragland and all those big boys.
Those design draws and stuff. And then they run him, like I said, they run him up the middle.
Yeah, they run right at the big boys.
Yeah, they run counter, like A-gap counters.
Best believe that ain't happening.
No.
Not tonight.
One thing Nick Saban going to take care of,
yeah,
he took care of that first. That's the first thing we're going to take care of as a defense. He is not running up the middle.
The A and B gaps will be taken care of today, boy. He won't hit that too hard.
That's the middle for you non-football people.
But I've been thinking about this all week. I know from last week I've been changing. This must be Dabo here, but Nick got that look about him, man. He just got that. Y'all ain't beat me twice.
They always say, you always know what you're going to get with Alabama.
Yeah.
You always know what you're going to get with Alabama. And the thing, I can remember we had a kid at Douglas, Jonathan Atkinson. Mm-hmm. And when Nick Saban came to recruit him, it was just like the dude just looked like somebody cut him out of because he just neat, clean. It's like everything about him is just like he's always prepared.
Yeah.
Like everything. Like we went down for the 7-on-7 down there one year, and it's just like the dude ride around his golf cart. He a god.
You know thing about Nick too, that he always learns from people. So everybody talking about the mobile. He went against Cam. He went against Manziel. Nick's been building his defense to run against these guys. Oh. He's like, okay, all right, that's where we going now.
That's what y'all want to do?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We'll get big and we'll still be big and fast at the same time.
But what people don't realize, he rotate 9 defensive linemen. They 9 deep on the defensive line.
Yeah. Hey, man.
It's going to be interesting.
This will be interesting. I don't know, man. Them numbers on the helmets are always just scary, man.
I love them plain uniforms, dog. I love that.
Hey,
All
man,
just
special.
plain.
They don't change for nobody.
Nothing.
They come with you.
Ever since our boy was there, was number 2 used to be the receiver.
But David Palmer, baby.
David Palmer.
Yeah.
Deuce.
They've been the same. And we come back, man, we're going to still talk with Coach about some things, man. And we're going to be updating you throughout this championship game as well. So stay with us. It's The Crush.
Want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
Sure. Man, we still here with a man, Keon Carpenter, man. So, Keon, let's talk about it, man.
I just feel like when we go out as women, in particular, we are so insecure at some point.
Winning is designed to avoid feelings of losing and failure. People who are emotionally weak have to be conscious and have to admit their weaknesses.
So imagine your son at 1 o'clock in the morning. Where should he be at 1 o'clock in the morning?
He should be at home, at least.
In his bed.
In his bed at 1 o'clock.
Or playing the game.
If you have a prayer request, by all means, you can always let us know from time to time. We're here every Saturday. A taste of tradition.
On Sensation Station Network.
Radio not dumbed down.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak
I'm here if you want to talk.
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whatever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'll fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, short.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
This is Corey Jarvis, head football coach at Mays High School. When I listen to sports radio, I listen to ssnatl.com.
And we're back. We're looking at the game. This game has got started. Alabama gets the ball first. Here's the thing about I want to ask both of y'all. If it gets down and Clemson somehow slows down Henry, can Coker win it?
Boy, they gonna put the pressure on Coker anyway. I think. I worry about Lane Kiffin. I think Kiffin think he's so smart that he gonna be like, I'm gonna dial up this, da. Dude, you better on your play script go to my horse. Go to the horse.
Henry has to run 30 times a day.
He might have to run 40.
Clemson better protect the post.
Boy,
that's all I'm gonna say.
What's the kid's name?
Ridley.
Lord of mercy.
Cause he will. There go that man.
We talk about him, he pops up.
There go that man.
Yeah, you right. Cause that's what Kiffin loved to put you to sleep.
Play action.
Put you to sleep.
Whenever you got a team to run the ball and they hit that play action, I tell my DBs all the time, you see play action. You look for that deep comeback or a post.
Here it come. It's coming. We're gonna put you to sleep. You're gonna put 8 in the box, and then you're gonna hit a. Yeah, man. So that's the thing. I'm Coker. We'll see what he got today. And like you say, Lane Kiffin gonna be a big thing for him today as well. Clemson look pretty fired up. 3rd and 8, going pretty good.
Dude, Dabo has recruited well at Clemson.
Yes.
He has recruited very good at Clemson, man.
Because they came out. You remember when Shaq went out last game? They brought that big freshman out of there.
No,
like 6'3".
and they were straight.
6'3", 290.
And they were straight.
Yeah, man.
So what's going to help Clemson is their defensive line.
Yeah. They got the team to play it. So, Coach, talking about recruiting, man, you were talking about that. How do you prepare kids going into it? How do you keep them focused throughout their senior years? Because sometimes you start getting those letters, your head get a little big. and you go in there thinking, I'm Coach, I'm good. I got all your letters. How you keep them focused, man, to make sure they understand they still got to play this game?
It's hard to keep them focused because they have all those outside factors.
Oh, boy.
You know, you got parents, you got cousins and friends.
You fight.
You just gotta keep them grounded. Let them know, like, look, at any time they can take these scholarship offers away. I got that problem with my baseball players now.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta let them know that if you don't have that great season they looking for you to have, those offers are not solid.
And
like,
the thing,
they can take them away now.
You hadn't signed anything.
You hadn't signed anything
You
yet.
signed in February. Dude, they can replace. But it's too many athletes out here for you to be around here talking about, oh, yeah, I'm straight.
Too many kids grinding. Too many kids, they see these workouts, and they doing these workouts on their own. They getting better. They getting quicker, stronger, faster. It's tough. It's tough. It's real competitive. It's like these camps and all these things. It's getting real competitive now.
Man, this.
So that's why these coaches are finding anything they can find on the kid and not give him a scholarship. Say something wrong on Facebook or Twitter, or Snapchat, or whatever.
They own you.
They own you.
They own you. Hey, we'll be right back. Take another break. It's The Crush.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang? Hi son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak,
oh, you know, I'm here if you want to talk,
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I mean, I'll fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, short day.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch. Or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken and a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie. But Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special. Sit down and savor. Marie Callender's, it's time to savor.
This is Robert Hicks, ex-NFL football player and actor with The Blind Side, and you're with The Crush at SSNATL.com, Sensation Station Network.
And we're back. Still here with Coach Austin, going over a few things. Quick update. Alabama has punted the ball. Clemson has it now. Defense stood up pretty strong. Gave about one first down. Clemson's defense gave about one first down. They gave up a punt. Still 0-0 still in the first quarter. So, Coach, we're talking about this recruiting, man, and dealing with that, trying to help the kids out and the focus, man. Tell us, what is some of the rewarding things you get out of coaching from year to year?
Oh, man, just to see those kids go through everything that they went through to get themselves better on the field and in the classroom, and you know, on signing day when you see those kids sign on the dotted line, man, that makes everything that we go through that season more worthwhile. Right. You know, when you see kids come back, man. Funny story, I just saw Nate Trez at Applebee's over there on Cascade. Yeah. You know what he did as soon as I walked up to him? He had a Georgia jacket on. Unzipped the jacket, took it off, and gave it to me. There you go, Coach.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, when you know stuff like that, when you go through stuff like that, man, it just make everything else that you're going through worthwhile, man. Just to see those kids to get a chance to experience what I experienced.
Yeah.
you know, I started coaching because when I was in high school, we didn't have coaches that could really coach us like that or were trying to get us in school like that. And I went from Adamville to Wake Forest.
Yeah.
And experienced Wake Forest. Experienced the NFL. Experienced the NFL. You were playing overseas.
Right.
Like, you want those kids to go on and, you know, experience what you experience, you know, so they can
live your dream.
So they can see something other than Adamville.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest thing with me.
And a kid like Nate Trey, just when you see these guys, I used to always just to cut on the TV and just see your boys, and like you say, you know what they went through.
Right.
You know what they got going on at the house.
I can't wait to see what Kirby do with Nate Trey next year, boy.
Oh yeah,
he excited. He's real excited.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Kirby like called him and like, dude, yes,
I got you.
Yeah,
you because the other D lineman left.
Yeah.
He
I don't know who gave him that advice.
Somebody gave it to him.
I don't know who gave him that advice.
Somebody talking a little too much for him. But that's some good stuff, man. That's what it's about. You know, we talk about the pains of coaching, but the kids make it worth it, man.
They make it worth it. If we could eliminate the parents.
Last year at Forest Park, I won 0 games. 3 kids went to school for free. You think I care about winning? 0 games.
Boy, that's
one of them went D1.
That's what's up, man. We finna get turned, y'all. Y'all finna be mad at us.
Hey, we come back, man. We're going to the Crush Rundown. Still keeping this conversation going. Stay with us. It's the Crush. Man, we still here with a man, Keon Carpenter, man. So, Keon, let's talk about it, man.
I just feel like when we go out as women, in particular, we are so insecure at some point.
Winning is designed to avoid feelings of losing and failure. People who are emotionally weak have to be conscious and have to admit their weaknesses.
So imagine your son at 1 o'clock in the morning. Where should he be at 1 o'clock in the morning?
He should be at home, at least.
In his bed.
In his bed at 1 o'clock.
Or playing the game.
If you have a prayer request, by all means, you can always let us know from time to time. We're here every Saturday. A taste of tradition.
On Sensation Station Network. Radio not done now.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak
I'm here if you want to talk.
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'll fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, shorty.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Hey, this is Teddy Parrish, and you're listening to The Crush on ssnatl.com.
And we're back. Keep jumping into the Crush Rundown, brought to you by Parish Capital. At Parish Capital, we can help you achieve your financial goals by providing high-quality advisory service and making smart investment decisions. Go to parishcapital.com. That's P-A-R-R-I-S-H capital with an A.com for more information. Going into the Crush Rundown, we're going to jump on a few things that may not make our main topics for the day. So make sure you want to start it, man.
No, go ahead and start, man.
Rex Ryan is now on the Bills coaching staff with his brother. No, I'm sorry, Rod Ryan. Yeah, he's on there. So the Ryan brothers are together in Buffalo. If Buffalo couldn't have got any wilder, it's getting there now. What you guys thoughts about that? You gotta do. What's the show called?
Hard Knocks.
You gotta do Hard Knocks in Buffalo.
Yeah, man. My thing is, hey, you look out for your own, man.
Gotta look out for your own.
Look out for your
Mama
own.
don't like that.
Yeah.
Your brother ain't got no job.
Yeah, your brother ain't got no job, and you can hire him.
And you a head coach, and he's sitting at home? Nah, bro, we gotta do that.
I just wonder will he cuss his brother out. Something ain't going right.
Yeah, they got to get into it. I wonder if he gonna be defensive coordinator, or is he just gonna be on the?
They say he's on the defensive staff. They haven't given him the DC job yet, but that's gonna be interesting to see how that works out.
Well, both of them defensive guys, so they probably be working together.
What you got, Mace? Man, Adam Jones went on the Dan Patrick show today, and he said Antonio Brown faked the injury. He even went as so far as to say that Antonio winked at him.
He winked at him, yeah.
And he say he deserved not an Oscar but a Grammy.
Wow.
Come on, Adam.
Come on, man.
Come on, Adam. We don't do that at Red Oak, Adam. We take the loss and we just keep it moving.
Because technically, he still hasn't passed concussion protocol to play this Sunday.
Well, yeah, but he's in it, but they say it's highly likely that he'll get out of it.
He'll be out there.
Yeah,
he'll be out there. He's playing. They doing all the precaution now, but he'll be out there.
Coach,
it wouldn't make sense for him to figure they already called a penalty.
My point exactly.
He reading to lay down and be knocked out. The penalty was called before he hit the ground.
Now, Coach, yeah, they didn't have concussion protocol when you played.
No, sir.
2 fingers smelling salts, and you back out there.
Say your days of the week backwards. I no lie. When I got my concussion in Detroit, they asked me to say the days of the week backwards. They asked me did I know what day it was. Of course, I'm playing football. It's on Sunday. Ask me, do I know what stadium I'm in? Well, you see Ford Field everywhere around.
Yeah. Oh, he good. He can play.
Good. Yeah, all you gotta do is cry. I cry. Y'all trying to take my game away from me. Give him his helmet.
Wow.
Yeah. No concussion protocol.
You people
Are
crazy.
you okay? 10 times 10? Okay.
Yeah.
He said you play the game with him, cry a little bit, and they say, I got to get him back out there.
Yeah.
Got to get him back out there.
He ready. He crying about playing.
Yeah.
He don't have a concussion.
Wow. Our boy, man, RG3 left a nice letter/poem in his locker after he left today.
Just leave, Robert. Just leave, Robert.
It was a nice, long, pretty poem.
Yeah,
you got to look at it. It's so long.
It's long, yeah, man.
Don't let them deter you. It was all kind of rhyming words. It was cute. Robert,
he did it in redskin colors.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he took time.
Yeah.
He been in street clothes for a while, so he had time.
Yeah, he had all year to get that prep. Yeah, he had all year.
And he taped it to his locker, and he said he got walked out and left him a nice little.
I can imagine how he feels though.
He got paid though.
Yeah.
He got a nice chunk of
change. You know what? What I learned even from playing, don't matter how much you're getting paid. When you're in the NFL, you're not playing. You want to play. Yeah. Like people, you tell me all the time, you mad because you just, my first year, you just playing special team. You getting paid, man. I don't care nothing about that. I want to play TV.
Yeah. He has broke one already, big boy.
There it is.
Henry.
Hey man,
just went 50.
Throw it up.
Hey, man, don't stop. You see, they ain't running from the plug. They put that post out, but this what happens when you run from the plug twice.
50 yards.
They not doing that no more.
Or they say they can't run from the plug.
Well, nah, I'm just saying, kids looking like, okay, well, now we know what the plug is. Nah, we ain't running from the plug.
Right.
So no running out from the plug.
They gave them the R version of what the plug was.
Yeah,
They ain't telling him he was a Jordan man.
Nah, yeah.
That's what I told RJ. He the Jordan. You got Jordan from the guy. He got Jordan for the low, but they ain't really paying.
You cleaned it up.
Yeah.
I like that. It's good, Dad.
Wow, 7-0 Alabama in the first. 7:55 left. Hey, boy,
look like my money good.
It was a big.
They caught him in a run blitz.
Yeah,
that's stiff on.
Yeah. Got him.
Number one, he wanted them problems.
Nah, that's business decision right there.
He looked at that
like when he came up right here. No, let me just try to.
As a coach, you looking like.
Dog. But people forget that Henry can run.
Oh yeah,
yes,
he's fast.
Yeah, Henry can run. And,
he's a freak.
And here we go. Talk about recruit.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, you can't coach that right now.
No sir.
You can't. Go look at his highlight. Look at his high school highlight tape on Derrick Henry. Monster.
Yeah.
6'3",
what, 255?
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
Hey man, running at me. Running back at 173. Coach.
What you think I'm gonna do with that?
Yeah.
Hey, man, it looks like we're going to get another African-American head coach. Look like Hugh Jackson.
He's very strong.
Is a front runner for the Cleveland Browns. I don't know if I would take that job.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
He might not be coaching but a year or two.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing, but we'll have another brother coaching.
Yeah, man, it's good to see, man. Hugh been around for a minute.
Hugh deserves, I think he got a raw deal in Oakland.
Yeah, I was about to say, ever since the Oakland, when he got that little raw deal, got out quick, he's now getting another chance. But, boy, what a change.
Yeah, man, that Cleveland thing just bad, man.
It's rough.
It's just rough in Cleveland.
Sheesh.
Always been rough.
Oh, my goodness.
When I was in Chicago, we used to say the Cleveland game was a stat. We in the NFL. Because their receivers wasn't that good.
Oh, my goodness.
It was like a homecoming game.
Who they had? Tim Cowell then.
Yeah, all right.
Somebody like that. We were like, stat day.
So y'all sitting there looking at the stats for real. All right, man, what we going to do? You got to get that. You got to get that. I got to. Coach, I got to.
Extra film. That's just real, though. That's real.
Quick question for you, Coach. What do you think about Josh Norman and just the season he's put on this year? What you think about Josh Norman?
Josh Norman is going to be a beast for us next year. With his size, everything. This year was a learning year for him.
Mm-hmm.
He got his confidence, towards the end of the year. He really got a lot of confidence. And I can imagine going through the off season, where he's going to be after that, when he get those extra workout with Hood and Corey Jarvis. It's going to be some problems. It's going to be some problems, period, with that receiving core.
Because he's 6'2" now. And he's
like half.
6'2" and a half. He dominated that junior, what's the All-Star game they played up in McKeechee?
The Rising Junior.
Yeah, the Rising Junior, Rising Senior, whatever the game is.
Rising Senior.
He getting a lot of looks like right now.
Between him and CJ?
Size matters, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all. Size matters.
Josh will be the shortest receiver next year coming to this thing.
And
nobody under 6'2" and a half.
Is that what I'm saying?
So, Coach, what? Just talk about that for a minute. What do you guys? Looking good out there for y'all. Y'all got some big talent coming back next year.
Yes, sir. When you have a program like this, when you grinding like this, it's always gonna be talent.
Yeah.
Well,
because one thing that coaching staff is good at Mays is developing talent.
Yeah.
For all y'all wondering, Mays High School in Atlanta, Georgia.
Some summer workouts, boy.
Nationally ranked.
They beached on the players and the coaches.
Yeah,
boy, Lord have mercy.
You get the coaches there, you see all kind of ex-NFL, ex-D1, all kind of stuff on that list.
Coach Jarvis, and I think the thing people don't really understand about that, he run the off-season conditioning program.
Yeah.
He not in the office checking, paperwork and all that stuff. He out there setting up combs. He do that.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big part of it too.
His hands gonna be on it.
Oh yeah,
call man.
Well, we got a caller. Hey caller, what's your question on?
Hey guys, this is Erica. I just want to call Coach and tell him thank you so much. I'm a Mays High alumni, best school in the world, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And I want to let you guys know how much the alumni appreciate what you're doing for our school because you put us back on the map. I mean, everybody's got to be honest about that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, we as alumni are doing everything that we can to make sure that you guys are straight next year.
That's
I just want to call you and tell you thank you
so we getting some more money?
Yeah.
Y'all paying the coaches a little bit more? We appreciate it. We appreciate the support of you guys.
No problem. Thank you so much for all you guys do.
We'll see you tomorrow, Erica.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. So, girl Erica, that's our girl Erica.
And again, I just think what people don't realize is, remember what the program was before this staff got there.
Man.
Please remember what the program was. Always going to be talent. But the organization of the talent, getting the most out of the talent.
Real quick, just seeing it from the outside looking in. When you saw APS being out there in Cobb County, we chalked that up.
Y'all chalked that win. I know you did.
We chalked that up.
Yeah, I know.
That's why we were surprised when y'all came to Kelly. Like, hey, them jokers pretty big out there. We were like, We just got to try. We were surprised when y'all walked on that field, man. It was like, this May school ain't no joke. Wait a minute. Whoa, why they got 267 tackles?
And that was the biggest thing with Coach Jarvis and Coach Callaway. You know, Coach Callaway was a great coach, too, in his own right.
Yeah.
But what Coach Jarvis brought is the same thing that they bring what they have at Alabama. Stronger and faster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he exudes that. You
Yeah.
know, all year long, they're in the weight room.
Yeah.
They're in weight training class. They're after school. They do weight training during class. When they're out of school, they're working on their speed and agility. So he's getting them guys bulked up. He's getting them stronger. We stronger than a lot of these teams. Just off that, we stronger than a lot of these teams.
And that has been the difference, everybody. In case y'all didn't know.
Man, we come back, man. We got to do a special little tribute to some people. So stay with us. We got to do a quick station identification. It's The Crush right here on Sensation Station Network.
The dream of the future brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.
Now we come to the special feature of our program.
Sensation Station Network.
And we're back. Hey, playing that music means one thing special. Today, man, we lost one of the great artists of our time, Mr. David Bowie. He died at the age of 69 today. I want to just give him a quick special shout out. David Bowie was one of those guys that just transcended from decade to decade, man.
He was good in every hood.
Yeah, boy. He loved, boy. He just, you know, he might have been black.
Listen, David Bowie went to MTV and was like, "Why aren't y'all playing black music?" There go that man.
Yeah, they threw one. Real quick, Clemson just scored a touchdown over the top about 35 yards.
There go that man, number 4.
Yeah, that's Sean. Yeah. So yeah, man, David Bowie was just that dude, man, who just
a lot of samples of his music.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all over the place, man. Diddy put his hands all over that right there, boy.
I think Diddy got the crates. Some of you air one of them.
and like this, is how smart Diddy is. Diddy posted a picture today of him and David Bowie in studio.
In the studio
again. Let y'all know, hey, I paid for that sample clearance. I got the man in. I ain't just go jack it. I ain't go jack the beat.
Yeah, David was there.
David was there.
He probably like, I like that. Hit that.
Yeah,
hit that.
Yeah. So, you know, man, shout out to Diddy.
Rest in peace. Hey, and a guy, I don't think we said it last week, but rest in peace to Natalie Cole, too, man.
Oh, man, funeral was today, man. Just tragic, man. Tragic. Switch route.
But both of them, man, I didn't really know anything about them being, like, David was kind of under the, you know, they didn't really know he was that sick. But
yeah, you never know.
Yeah, but they kind of keep it quiet, and, you know, same with Natalie, man. That came out of nowhere as well. But two singing legends.
Yeah, man. Music icons, as I like to say.
Yeah, man. Two singing legends, man. They lost in less than a week. Did we talk about Metal Art?
Yeah, we did. Shout out Metal Art,
but just in case, Metal Art Lemon passed last week as well. So.
And if you don't know who Metal Art Lemon is, shame on you and your childhood. That didn't nobody take you to a Harlem Globetrotter game, man.
You should just type Lemon and look.
I mean, even you should have at least seen it on TV 2-3 times.
I did see it. I saw it in person one time. It went crazy when I saw it.
Yeah, I used to ask my dad all the time, like, "Hey, man, that Washington gonna ever win?" He like, "You just don't get it, do you?" It's a show. I'm like, oh okay. You know, I room for the underdog.
Yeah,
like, for real.
He still falling for that wraparound pad that he still be putting in his stomach.
Like, when they gonna start calling travel? They traveling out here. This too technical.
My dad like, stop.
Yeah, man.
Just yeah, man. If they did that, you wouldn't never go see us.
Yeah, man. Cut it out, dog.
Cut it out. Man. Hey, a couple of notes, man. Big shout out to Ken Griffey Jr.
Hey. Boy. What 4 people didn't vote for Ken Griffey?
I know, right?
That's on my really.
Hate it for real. Now, how can you hate? Now, it's nothing to hate about Ken Griffey Jr.
In an era which y'all are all questioning this, calling this story the cleanest, best swing we've ever seen. I love it.
Pure.
I tried to be left-handed so hard it didn't work.
Dude, listen.
Tried my hardest to be left-handed.
Griffey was that dude. I turned my hat backwards all the time. Because of Griffey.
I mean, the swing was perfect.
I can remember when I first got my first pair of Griffeys. What?
That's Griffey's, boy. You had something.
Yes, sir.
That was them serious right there.
Boy, my brother had every color. He always, boy, But we got that Seattle Mariner jersey.
Was he the first baseball player?
They got a shoe like that, yeah. And I posted a picture earlier this week where Michael Jordan was asking for Ken Griffey autograph.
He was that dude, man.
Griffey was that guy.
He stepped out at 18 and he was playing with his dad for a season or two, man.
Dude, man, that guy played for his dad. Man.
Yeah.
He played with his dad.
With his dad in the same outfit.
In the league.
Funny story. We had doggone. Oh, Lord, I got to read that. Funny story. My god brother was playing for the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Antonio Edwards. We were out there in Seattle. We went to a little spot. GP and Ball and everybody, Cortez Kennedy Ball. When Griffey walked in the door, everything stopped. I was just like, wow.
He's that dude.
That's
man.
power.
He was that dude, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, shout out to Ken Griffey, man.
Because we were like, when I was just hoping I hate what happened to him out there now. Was Cincinnati.
Hit him injuries, man.
I hate when his career ended.
Running into that wall a lot or do that.
Man, his swing, the way he played the outfit.
He only had one gear.
Yeah. It was 100. 100 to 100. It was always 100.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we come back, man. We're going to jump into some realists, man. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with Babe all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
Hey, parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak,
Oh, I'm here if you want to talk,
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'm fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, Shorty.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
Man, we're still here with a man, Keon Carpenter, man. So, Keon, let's talk about it, man.
I just feel like when we go out as women, in particular, we are so insecure at some point.
Winning is designed to avoid feelings of losing and failure. People who are emotionally weak have to be conscious and have to admit their weaknesses.
So imagine your son at 1 o'clock in the morning. Where should he be at 1 o'clock in the morning?
He should be at home, at least.
In his bed.
In his bed at 1 o'clock.
Or playing the game.
If you have a prayer request, by all means, you can always let us know from time to time. We're here every Saturday. On the taste of tradition.
Sensation Station Network.
Radio not dumbed down. This is Judge Hatchet, and you're listening to The Crush on ssnatl.com.
Really, mate? Really, Glade? Really, Crush fans? This is the section of the show where we question the intelligence of our sports brethren. And we're back. Going into that segment we call Really. Real quick update, 7-7. Alabama's driving a little bit. Shaq is playing today. They quick thing, they say since for the last 7 years there have been 50 players that have played college football with the name Shaq or Shaquille.
Hey, man, that's a popular name, man. You know how they eat mamas. Yeah. You know how they do.
So, I thought that was interesting. I saw that number
name. During the Jodis area, it was a bunch of Devontaes and Dalvins. I don't know any name about the child, KC, but, a lot of Devontaes and Dalvins.
I thought it was funny. They said 50 players has been with names Shaq or Shaquille.
Yeah, man.
What you got, man? What you want to start with today?
Man, after watching Deshaun throw that perfect pass right there, really, UGA? Really, Mike Bobo and Mark Rick? Y'all really didn't go up the road and recruit this doggone kid, man?
She is so special, bro.
Man, if this kid was at Athens out, My God.
Mark would still be in Athens too.
My God, this kid is incredible.
And I gotta give Dabo credit so far, man. The game plans for both teams. They playing their strengths, putting it in the hand of their best players. This is what you're talking about.
Jeez, Mike Bobo, really?
Bobo out there in Colorado State, ain't he? Hey, Michael, my really go-to, man. Let me start with somebody kind of weird, man. Ryan Mallett. Just waiting to see. Did he score? No, he didn't. Sorry about that, guy. Ryan Mallett. Did you see what he put on text, Mace?
What did he do?
After Houston got blowed out 38-0.
Oh, Lord. Come on,
no, 30-0. He said.
He being petty.
He said, now, see, y'all needed a backup quarterback. I'd have been right there, but you ain't got me no more.
Dude, you slipped. No,
this is all you, man.
You cut yourself.
You cut yourself.
They don't play with you in the NFL.
Yeah, not for long.
He had like they did him a disservice. No, you were sleeping. You were doing things, man. Come on, man. This is you, Ryan. Ryan, really, son? You in Baltimore now. You talking like Greg. I'm glad I'm in Baltimore. Good for you, bro. But you cut yourself from Houston.
Cut yourself
like
dog.
A woman scorned.
Boy, exactly.
Because that should have been you the whole time, but you sleeping in the closet.
I mean, they were trying to give you the job.
And you didn't want it.
They tried to give you the job.
Man, what you got, Mason?
Stephen A. Smith. Really, Stephen A. Last week you were saying it's not enough black head coaches. They shouldn't have fired Levy. Today you say Marvin Lewis should get fired.
Wow.
Which one is it, Stephen A? Are you an advocate for the black coaches, or you want to see them fired?
Somebody just did a Blair Walsh at Alabama. The kicker just missed wide right.
Jeez.
Clemson gets the ball back.
Freaking kickers.
One job, man. Even in college. One job.
One job. In college, he definitely getting beat up. I've seen that.
Hazing session.
Man.
He wasn't even close. It was wide right. I'm sorry, man. I ain't mean to interrupt you, man.
Yeah, man. But, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Really?
He always talking outside of his mouth.
Yeah, I mean.
1 week he mad at them for firing a black coach, and next week he talking about firing the coach.
And this is why I tell everybody, dude, I don't listen to that guy. Dog. Damn. Okay, yeah. Really, Stephen A.
He turned into Skip Bayless.
Really. That's what he doing.
But
that's what he doing.
You know, not to jump on that, but, you know, he was gone for a minute, and he begged to get back on. They had to work his way back on, and he became more like Skip than he did himself. So.
Toe that company line, dude.
Yeah.
Just
my really is to an outfit. Really, what Westbrook outfit?
Oh yeah, man. He had the
I don't even know what that was.
I don't even know what that was either, man. I
mean, how you walk out?
They were speechless on ESPN.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, I keep telling y'all, he's doing this on purpose.
On purpose.
Yes. He's doing it because
marketing.
2 nights ago, it was Russell Westbrook night at UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he had on a white tee and a pair of jeans and some J's. No, he doing that on purpose. On game day, he doing that on purpose, man.
Because he know the camera gonna be on. He trying to get that love.
I mean, because you know, even when I played back, 15 years ago, 12 years ago, we were more conscious about what we're gonna wear walking into the stadium.
Yeah,
because we knew there is a possibility that we gonna get on camera.
You gonna be on NFL game day.
So he knows. Every time he wears something crazy, they gonna definitely put him on.
They gonna talk about it. They gonna talk about it. Yes, indeed, man.
Everybody dressing like Young Thug.
That's terrible.
That's a really right there.
That's a really right there. Yeah,
that's just a really right there, man. What you got, man?
Man, really, home playoff teams, wild card weekend. Y'all really let 4 road teams get W's, man?
And I picked that on my little thing on the thing. I was just like, it ain't gonna happen, but I pick all 4 road teams.
That's crazy.
It shouldn't have happened.
That's crazy.
For 2 of them, it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, and all you Redskin fans who kept getting on me about y'all that run the East and all that stuff. You like that?
You got chip duty next week. What you gonna get them on salsa?
Yeah, they getting drinks.
But one thing about it, all the road teams won, but especially on the NFC side, those really are the teams that were supposed to win.
Yeah, no doubt.
The Redskins had, I would call it a lucky year.
Yeah. I mean, the East was bad.
The East was bad.
The East was bad.
So they got in on just because they were the best bad.
Because somebody had to go. Yeah,
they were the best bad.
You like that?
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Which call didn't like it at all.
And Green Bay is Green Bay.
Boy, Aaron Rodgers is that deal.
Discount double check.
but like I do this, dog.
I checked y'all out on Redskins.
I mean, for real.